This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
More with UNI Head Football Coach Mark Farley as the Panthers get set to take on the Iowa State Cyclones in Ames Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And Coach, offensively, you've got a lot of skill receivers back. Doris Fountain back for his senior year. Kind of took a bunch of underclassmen under his wing a year ago. Everybody now with a year of experience. Looks like there's going to be a lot of targets in the passing game.
Well, we have some size and speed there as well. It's just that we don't have the experience or the guys with the names from last season like Iowa State has. So we're where they were last year at this point in time. So how we develop and how we play, production is a key. First you got to catch it and then yards after catch. So we think we have a quarterback that can get him the football, but ultimately it come down to protection. Do you have time to get on the football?
Yeah, Eli Dunn in for his junior season out of Grinnell, Iowa. A couple other targets, Jalen Rima, Jalen James. Couple guys that can really extend that defense out down the field, but good hands as well. Well,
good hands, quality people, very intelligent, and that's what's been fun about camp is we can do some things with their receivers now, and there's a great competitiveness in our receivers, and you need that. You need a mindset as much as you need a talent, and I really believe that's starting to evolve from our receivers.
When you see them have flashes of brilliance as a freshman or a sophomore, what do you challenge them to do in that next season?
Oh, there's got to be progression. There's got to be development through a season. You're not at the top of your game in the first game of the season, and yet you need to be very good to be able to win this football game. So you have to start at a very competitive level, but you have to challenge yourself to get better each week. And we have to find ways to play to their strength too, play to their size, play to their speed, play to their talent, whether they're on or off the ball. A lot of things you can do to free them up, and then yet they still have to go. They still have to play in a way that they can make plays.
Running back wise, Javion Browning, Marcus Y. Miller, Trevor Allen. Kind of thought it was a three-headed monster at the beginning of fall camp back at Media Day. Has that proven to be true, or has one or two kind of set themselves apart? I
would say this. That one, it's hard to evaluate to say one really stood out because we didn't have a lot of tackling practices. You're trying to get your players to the game. We did have scrimmages, but yet it was a quick whistle scrimmage where it was a tackle, but I didn't let it all transpire because you don't want the high lows and that type of thing. So a running back is going to be more evaluated after the point of contact, and that will happen on Saturday night.
They'll be looking for holes. The offensive line will be making them. Underneath new offensive line coach Mike Simmons. What have you seen out of them that has you looking forward to seeing them on Saturday?
Well, I like the development of their attitude, and that's a demeanor, how they carry themselves and how they play together. That's a special unit within a unit, and that group how they perform together, and the intensity and that demeanor, as I say, that personality that it has to be very tough to be very effective.
And Eli Dunn's leadership abilities, has that really continued to rise through the offseason?
Well, you hope that it would. With the experience becomes leadership. You don't just tag a guy with a leadership tag, but any experience is going to allow him to make some calls at the line of scrimmage that maybe he wasn't comfortable with last year, so he'll be able to do that with game experience. So I feel comfortable that he has made that progression, and hopefully he'll make a quantum leap this season.
All right, let's go inside of practice with quarterbacks and quarterbacks coach John Bond.